Welcome to the channel premiere video. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm glad you're here for the ride. In front of us we have LJR batch, Jordan 1 Low, Travis Scott Fragment design collab. So recently, I took these overseas with me, and I wore them daily for about 2 months. So I'm here to report my findings. Let's keep it moving. First, let's talk about creasing. And see, I don't know if this picks up on camera, but the left toe box is more creased than the right toe box. And that's because of the material inconsistencies of this LJR badge. So this quarter panel on the right shoe is nice soft white composite leather. And that white composite leather is found on the left shoe's toe box. It's nice and squishy. However, the left shoe's quarter panel are still a nice but stiffer white composite leather that is found on the right shoe's toe box. So this creases a lot easier and a lot more than the right shoe. So I think this is a batch specific flaw. So on my trip, I went up 2 mountain trails, walked in the snow, the rain, you know, normal daily shit. Well, and this held up. This was something I was a bit worried about because for the trip I didn't pack any other footwear, but it's held up. No splitting from the midsole, no tears in the upper. Outsoles definitely holding up. I'll talk about durability. Okay, this is an insole that it's from another shoe, but this is the insole I used during my trip. See, look at that. The Nike Air printing is still very much there. You know, it hasn't faded that much. 2 months of daily wear, and that's about it. Let me grab my retails of Royal Ones. Look at the insole, man. Now I know this is a shoe from a couple of years ago, but the printing faded maybe after 3 months, 4 months of seldom wear, and it was gone. Compared to this, I think that's pretty incredible. I don't know what printer to use for that, but it's held up pretty well. If you're thinking about dailying a pair of Jordan 1, I highly suggest either doubling up insole or getting a nice high quality one like this. Now there's a couple of things I want to point out regarding legit checking this batch, this specific LJR batch to retails. Disclaimer, this is not the latest LJR batch or the latest whatever batch is available. First off, let's talk about this. Now it's good that there's a widow's peak there on both shoes. That's something they've updated, this LJR batch. However, the ring on the Fragment logo is still too bold. Now I'll put up a retail image that I can find, and you can see the differences. It's a bit too bold. And if we talk about this, the Cactus Jack smiley face, it does seem like this is stamped in a bit too hard. Another thing I want to point out, medial text on the right shoe specifically, it is not parallel, it's not printed parallel to the stitch line of the midsole. I think this is a very good tell compared to the left shoe where it is parallel to the midsole stitching. But other than that, you can see the swooshes. It's nice and tumbled. The placement is right. The raw edges have this pinkish hue. Since we're there, the laces is definitely waxier and closer to retail than the earlier batch that I had. The mudguard, the vamp on toe box is nice and slim, unlike some reps. And that's good on this specific batch. So other than all that, I don't have much else to say. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.